Well, let's switch over to Africa now. A terrorist group that's linked to Al-Qaeda has been accused of conducting a major attack in Mali that left more than 70 people dead and 200 wounded. Unconfirmed reports say that the casualty toll from the group, known by the acronym JNIM, is actually much higher. Who has all of the details? Nulavuya, what can you tell us more about this attack?
Well, after an Al-Qaeda-linked jihadist group, as you mentioned, claimed responsibility for a deadly attack in Mali's capital of Bamako that saw them take control of part of the international airport, gunfire continues to echo across Bamako. And right now, the human and material toll of the attack remains unclear. But we've had reports tell us that the jihadist attack in the Malian capital has left more than 70 people dead and 200 wounded. Of course, this is all following a double attack carried out on the 17th of September. This attack of an unprecedented scale of the city targeted a school and a military base of the capital's airport. And at that time, the transitional authorities gave some sort of assurance that the situation was under control, even though everything just keeps getting worse. Also very important to note is that Bamako was set to witness the opening of the trial regarding the purchase of the presidential plane, a symbol of the fight against corruption under the former regime, and that was promised by Colonel Assimi Goïta. Instead of all of that happening, the day became marked by the biggest jihadist attack on the Malian capital since the military coup in 2020. This is the same group that attacked Malian soldiers back in August. And at that time, Ukraine admitted that it helped terrorists carry out all of that, which resulted in a lot of things happening at that time. All relations with Ukraine were severed by Mali and other neighboring countries. And right now, how interesting is it that on the eve of this particular attack, in fact, a few days ago, President of Mali, Assimi Goïta, called out Ukraine for its support of terrorism. Have a listen to this.
The celebration of this first anniversary of the Alliance of Sahel States is an opportunity to take a step on the right path. In the field of security, our armed forces have taken on major challenges in the face of adversaries supported by third states, in the image of Ukraine, which has openly chosen to side with terrorism in the Sahel. We continue to fight tirelessly against all forms of terrorism and to defend the integrity of our territories and our sovereignty.
At this moment, one is left to wonder if that was the message that led to all of what we're seeing in Mali today. And following the tragic events, chain reactions occurred in Bamako. Angry residents tried to voice and show their anger, leading to acts of violence against certain individuals. The targeted school was partially burned, and the jihadists temporarily occupied the military base 101 at the airport as well, ransacking the presidential pavilion and damaging vehicles and aircraft. And right now, fears of new excesses and community retaliation looms, raising even more fears of division within the population.